Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between Muhammad Ali and Smokin' Joe Frazier.
All right, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. You know what to do. Let's have a good, clean fight.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. So many anticipating this matchup, Muhammad Ali against Joe Frazier. What does your gut tell you, Teddy? Who has the edge here?
My gut tells me that the only time Joe Frazier is going to touch Muhammad Ali, maybe, is when the referee forces them to, as they introduce each other at the beginning of the fight. You know, the speed is going to be the big difference. The legs of Ali moving around. I don't know if Frazier's ever going to touch him with a left hook, although I'm sure that he's thinking in his mind that Henry Cooper was able to touch him earlier in his career, was able to drop him. Ali got up. Of course, they had that slit glove. He got extra time. Frazier, in his mind, he's saying, if I touch him, he ain't getting up.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. A nice block by Frazier. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through this round here. You buy a ticket to a Joe Frazier fight, you have grand expectations.
Yeah, you have expectations that you're not going to be going to get a hot dog or going to get a soda. You better sit in your seat, have your eyes glued, because he's coming out after that man.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight, where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see, because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Nice work. Good job.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Ali. little defense turns to offense by Frazier. He missed that uppercut. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And a good counter by Frazier. Joe Frazier's nose has started to bleed. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Joe Frazier. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Muhammad Ali is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations. He's not getting off.
A snapping combination by Ali. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Muhammad Ali. Good scoring counter punch by Frazier. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Okay, beautiful. Nice movement there. Nice, keep it up. Keep moving. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Good block by Frazier. Blocks that belt line well. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Joe Frazier's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Use your feet.
Putting his punches together, good combination by Ali. Good block by Ali. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Frazier. You always say punchers are born, Teddy. But what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shock absorber, but most of it's mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to will yourself through the punches. This guy has some will.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Ali blocks it. Nice block by Frazier. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Good block by Ali. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Nice work. You're doing well. I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay?
Here we go with the 4th round. Blocks the headshot. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Muhammad Ali. At the end of the 20th century, many of the greatest of lists were all topped by Muhammad Ali. In fact, Sports Illustrated named him the sportsman of the century. I know Babe Ruth had a great effect on baseball. Michael Jordan's probably the greatest basketball player of all time. But I don't know that there's anybody that touched the world stage the way Ali did.
No, there probably isn't. At one point, he was probably the most recognizable face on the planet. I mean, everybody knew who he was. And also what he stood for. You know, he stood for freedom. He stood for power, for strength. And he stood for, most important of all, individualism. And that's how he lived his life in and out of the ring. You know, he was very, you know, different in that ring in his approach, his style. And that wasn't by accident. It was to stand out and show that everybody is unique.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice block. Frazier blocks that punch. 3 consecutive punches by Ali. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. 4th round now with its last 10 seconds. A good block. And end of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Get the body. Now, look, this is your fight. You are in control. You're in control. No effort. This is your fight. Listen, I don't want to see you against...
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription. Accurate counter punch by Frazier. Muhammad Ali is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Ali. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Well-placed counter punch by Frazier. Many great athletes are associated with a specific city. You think Babe Ruth, you think the Bronx. You think Joe Frazier, you think a Philly fighter.
You think about wars, you think about pain. You think about a fighter that brings it every second. You think about Joe Frazier.
You see the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. What an excellent two-punch combo by Ali. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Blocks it away. Excellent 1-2 by Ali. Joe Frazier's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Muhammad Ali's in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the...
He's ready to fire off. You can tell that that time between rounds served him well. Joe Frazier's training regimen probably didn't include much work defensively because he has been a sitting target all night long.
Yeah, it's just not moving his head. You know, the problem when you try to block and you don't move your head, your opponent can put punches together and keep you defensive, you're handcuffed. But when you move your head, you create an opening. So your opponent throws a punch, he misses, he doesn't put them together. He's worried about something coming back. Right now, the opponent's not worried about anything coming back.
Holy cow! Ali's down, but is he out? He's got to fight back now. Ali gets up after being knocked down. Be interesting to see how he responds here.
You know, we've always been able to see how he responds in a physical way, in an athletic way. Great. I mean, he has everything. Now, we're going to see if he has the real package, the full package. What is in the heart? What is in the soul? What is in the mind of Muhammad Ali?
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. The defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Frazier. Muhammad Ali's so comfortable on the outside. Well, if ever you wanted to explain to somebody the benefits of distance while fighting, this is a perfect example by what we're seeing out of him on the outside.
Well, you know, so many times I see tall guys, and what the heck's the sense of being tall if you don't know how to fight tall? He knows how.
It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Good defensive skill with the block by Ali. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
In this round, all right? Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay?
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Muhammad Ali's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Ali's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed, they put that towel over their shoulder. So they know the condition their fight is in. They know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Joe Frazier, just 20 years old when he went to Tokyo and took that Olympic gold medal in the heavyweight division. And if you ever want momentum coming into the pro ranks, win yourself a heavyweight Olympic gold.
Yeah, it gives you momentum in a lot of areas. People talking about you, people talking about giving you more money than they would have normally when you're turning pro, and the confidence, great confidence.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Oh! And Joe Frazier's in a
Come on,
bad
guys, keep the
spot
fight.
right
Punch it
now.
out.
He's
Come on,
been
punch it out.
stunned. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Muhammad Ali is showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses the opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. And what a clever combination by Ali. Ten seconds to go in the seventh. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Joe Frazier. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Done. You had it in that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. The swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good block there by Frazier.
Use your feet.
Muhammad Ali's so comfortable on the outside. Muhammad Ali's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Joe Frazier. Nice strike after catching one by Joe Frazier. Nice block by Ali. Solid job. Double connects by Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it. He's gotten it. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. And a smart counterpunch by Frazier. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Good job protecting himself. Good counter punching there with the overhand right. You see the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. Well-targeted counter punch by Frazier. Nice two-punch combo by Ali. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head. Knock him out. Done. Let's get on that swelling.
Here we are, the start of a new round, but it's the action that was put forth in a damaging way in the last round that's carrying over the storyline here. He's in prime position to end this fight now.
He is, and I think that right now his opponent is probably thinking about another line of work. So if he jumps on him, maybe he...
There it is! Ali's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Joe Frazier's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Blocks that punch. Oh, and Joe Frazier's big headshot puts him down. Joe Frazier now rising up, and how will he deal with this?
Well, that's what he wants to know, because he's been good addition. Now let's see how he takes.
Good job with another left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Muhammad Ali's jab is really becoming an effective tool here, especially with the distance that he's keeping away from his opponent.
He's doing a great job of using that stick, making sure that that jab's in his face, but then stepping out and setting traps, getting his opponent to reach in a little bit, and then filling the hole.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Good block by Frazier. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
He's empty now. That was all. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this, brother. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Joe Frazier's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now.
And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? This fight is over. Muhammad Ali's gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. Muhammad Ali's your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.